Hello folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Garden Railway video. So, you see a new point there, you can see some missing track. So we are extending the line, it's going to put that right hand point in there, it's going to curve around, it's going to come down to about here. This used to be a stream by the way, it's now just a river of rocks. So we're going to put this right hand point in here, have the track curve round. Now I'm not going to show you the process of building the curve, however I can say it's taken 2 days of measuring and a lot of cutting and sanding. So anyway, let's get on with the video. So we need to hit this point, I'm going to do that now, and I'm going to stop waffling and let's get on video. So there we are then, I've put the point in. Now a great bit of advice that I can give you is, when you're doing a garden railway, never do your joints up like that. Always leave a little bit of a gap in, so that when it is in the sun like it is now, the track can expand and contract. So because I have done that, if I go back down the line to this joint here, you'll notice that the sleepers are off the wooden baseboard on the railway. You can see these raised up off and the track has kinks. That's because I didn't leave any room for it to expand, and now the track's basically got nowhere to go and it lifts up. So always leave a little bit of a gap like I have here. Another thing is, don't put your pins in really tight, always leave them so that the track can expand and move about if needs be. So don't do them so much that your sleepers crack like that, just do them in like this so that the track is held in place but still won't go anywhere anytime soon. So that's 2 bits of advice I would give if you're wanting to start and build your own garden railway. So I'm currently waiting on the glue to dry in between the joints on the new corner piece, but what I can tell you is I bought 4 metres of flexible track and a right hand curve point. So it will curve around very gently and there will be a right hand curve point which will finish off the curve quite nicely. So I'll get back to you once part of this new extension bit is done. And this is the piece which is going to have the track on. As you see, there's 1, 2, 3 joints in that, and each angle has had to be measured and cut and sanded. So this here will go on here. This is a little bit of a mark where it has to start and end, and then there's going to be another piece which will run up to the edge of the what used to be the stream. So I now need to go make some posts to put in the ground. So I'll go do that now. So then, as you can see, there are some posts in the ground. I'm doing this as a voiceover by the way. Now there's a post underneath this first bit of wood, only you can't see it because of where this photo is being taken. So for the curved bit, there are 4 different bits of wood, and you can see each bit has been glued together, and then for additional support, there's these bits of aluminium that have been screwed in. So I removed the point because this first bit of wood was lifting it up and damaging it, so I had to lift the point back up. But you can see how the track will curve round onto the straight bit. So I looked at weather forecast and it said it would be rubbish, so unfortunately I won't get the rest of it built in the morning, but I might be able to get out in the afternoon and get the rest of it built and maybe even painted. So fingers crossed the weather's alright in the afternoon. So I'll speak to you once I get a little bit more done. So then, it is finished. So I still need to paint it, but I'll not do that on camera, otherwise I'll scare everybody away again with my 7 foot long nose. But I'm joking. But it is painting, and that can near the track. So there's only one thing that I'm a bit upset about, and that, as you can see, this end piece of wood here is quite twisted. So I'll name and shame them right now. There you go. Named and shamed, your wood's bent, sorted out. Anyway, let's get it painted. So then, 5 coats of paint later, we're done. So now all I have to do is lay the track, and it'll be done. Which means basically I've doubled the length of the railway by doing this. So I'm going to get on laying track. I'll update you once that's done. So then, just a little update. You can see, trying to drop the drill, James. We've soldered some wire on each point, just like we did with this one down here to get it working. And this point's pinned back, as you can see. So we put a pin in every 12 sleepers. You can see there's one on each side and one on each side there. This piece here will just be a single piece for now, and then this piece here, we'll join it there and it'll run along to there. So I'll pin that down and I'll give you an update. And we have tested it with the coaches and it does work very nicely. So then, that is both bits of track on. I still got like that side and back in, but as you can see, it's on. It's all pinned down. You can see a pin every 15 sleepers. The points have had a wire soldered on, and all the joints, that one hasn't yet, but all the joints, as you can see, have soldered on. And same on the other side, I don't know if you can see. So it runs nice and smoothly, as you can see. I mean, as you would expect, it's brand new track. And off down the old line, well, the old part of the railway. Down the end. So once the rest of the track is on, I think I'll have almost doubled the length. So I'm going to act up now because it's getting late. It's about 7:30 at night and the neighbours don't like me as it is. And if I was hammering in nails or using tools, especially like drills and all that, I think it would hit me even more. So I'm going to back up now. But I think that's good for a day's, well, painted it and I've laid that with a track. And I finished building it this morning with help from my granddad. I had to put this piece on. Now I've named and shamed him, but if I get down it, you see just how twisted it is. It starts off flat at this end, look how much it twists. So I've named and shamed them, get your wood sorted out. So in the morning I'll put my controller on and we'll see if the locomotives run all the way down. So I'll update you in the morning. So then, after 3.5 days, there is now a full passing week. have fitted a long radius. It's West Point. I'm going to change this point here. And then change the direction. And now it comes back on the near track. Slow down from going over the main road there. So then, hopefully you enjoyed seeing the garden railway being extended. If you did, then please like and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.